I wish I knew the strategy before I started trading. Welcome to Backtest Diaries. If you're new here, wow, if you're watching this, you are going to get insanely profitable. Where people literally gonna ask, how did this person manage to catch or to bag every single trade? Well, they might just have to you might just have to put them onto this. Okay, so this strategy is called the Asia sweep strategy, and basically what we do is we mark our literally. I'm gonna be transparent as possible because I feel like there's a lot of mentors out there, or YouTube mentors, that doesn't even show us how to mark up their chart. So that is what I'm going to do. And so the first thing, number one, we're gonna go to the daily time frame. So obviously we need the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, and the 15-minute time frame. So favorite all of those time frames. You only need those 4 time frames. I promise you, that's the only thing you need. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take a vertical ray or line. We're gonna mark the like the current daily candle, right? So we're gonna mark that, right? So after that, you're gonna go to the 1 hour because you have to adjust it, right? You have to adjust every single thing because the daily is not as accurate. So as you can see, we are currently now on the 22, basically 10 p.m. candlestick right now. We need to move it to the 12 a.m. candlestick, which is odd. Why is the 10 p.m. and the 12 a.m. candlestick near each other? Okay, so once you do that, now you're gonna look. Okay, since price is already gone far, so let's see if our Asia range has literally played out. So we're gonna take a vertical line again. Oh, looks like we're starting a new day, so we're gonna mark this instead of that because it means the previous day has already begun, right? So since we are now at a 12 a.m. candlestick, we're gonna mark our 9 a.m. candlestick, and that is going to be our Asia range. So what we're gonna do is, let's just play this real quick out. Remember, let's play this real quick. Okay, before we get our 9 a.m. candle, I just want to put this out there real quick for you guys so that you guys can understand the strategy way better than I did the first time I learned it. So remember, the strategy's name is called Asia Sweep. What does it mean to me, to us, to every trader who's going to actually trade with the strategy? So we need to see which side is going to attract price to sweep the low of the Asia or the high of the Asia. What do I mean by that? So basically, we are going to look for a fair value gap or demand zone, that where price would react, or supply zone or fair value gap where price would react to that exact demand slash fair value gap zone, where it would actually sweep the high or the low of Asia session. So why don't I just play out the next one? Boom. So okay, so now the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna mark a high and a low. So this is our Asia range low, right? And this is our Asia range high. Boom. So since we have that, I just wanna say this. So I think we might sweep the low of Asia range. Why? Because we have a big fat fair value gap that has been retested, and I feel like it might get retested again, because sometimes such like on the 1 hour fair value gaps, we might react maybe 2 times on the fair value gap. So let's go on the 15 minute just to refine it so that you can see that there is a fair value gap within a fair value gap, because as you can see we have this huge fair value gap, you can see right there. So just bear in mind that, let me just make that 2 times bigger so that you can see. Just bear in mind, I'm just gonna show you with the part 2 what I think price might do. We might come to the 50% of this huge fair value gap, sweep this Asia low, right, and then bounce off to the Asia high. So we might take that trade. So let me just show you. If we take this trade, we can take this trade right here. So we might take this trade to Asia high. Stop loss is just gonna be where, or we can just take it a little bit further than our fair value gap. So let's just enter this position real quick. So it's gonna risk a 1%. Anyways, let's see what happens. Oh, I forgot, guys. Oh, okay, cool. So we're just gonna delete that buy limit order which is set. So as you can see, so let me just zoom out again. Okay, we literally just lost the whole markups because this stupid phone, or stupid me, went by accident out of the, man, I'm just so mad right now. So I'm just gonna mark it up again. Okay, I am back. So one thing that I literally just know, okay, one thing I literally just noticed was that we actually swept the high instead of the low, even though we had that fat fair value gap, and yet we are still. So we might look for buys. That's what I'm thinking. That's literally what I'm thinking right now. So we need to find the best point of interest to actually take our position. What do I mean by that? We can actually take this fair value gap, right, when price comes back to this fair value gap, to then tap into the fair value gap and obviously go higher. That's one trade we can actually take. Then we might go to 4 hour. Sometimes on the 4 hour there might be actually a fair value gap. You see, literally on the 4 hour we got this big fair value gap. Okay, so we are looking for buys, right? So this is what I would do, right? So let's go to the 15-minute time frame. So actually I would place buy right over here, right, and obviously to the high. Let's see if there's currently a high. Maybe let's TP max right now. Let's TP max, and then I would take another entry, literally the 50% off the account. So that is what I would do. So on this one I would literally, so my first position I would risk 1%. I would literally risk 1%, and then on my second position I would then risk 10% of my account, Please do not do what I'm doing. The reason why I'm doing this is because once my first position gets entered or tagged in, I would then know that okay, so now now I'm in drawdown, but the drawdown that literally I'm just gonna make that type of drawdown that I was in 10 times back. I'm not saying I'm gonna lose the first position, it's just my mindset and how it works sometimes. So obviously, let's see what happens. Okay, that was real quick right now, guys. So I just want to say that we are currently in the position right now. So let's see what happens. Our first position, we up $5. So let's see what happens. Literally zero drawdown. We waited for almost, I don't know how many days, or probably a day, for this to actually. So our second position, we are locked in. I hope this is a zero drawdown as well. Boom. You see, guys, literally you guys could make money with this strategy. I'm not guessing this up right now. We could literally lose the position right now. So bear in mind, we'll just make it a bit faster because I feel all of us want to see what happens. Boom. After holding and holding zero, okay, with our second position, we literally had a bit of drawdown, but it's okay. We literally made bank. So let me see how long did we held this position. So we're just gonna start it from here because this is where we actually got entered on. We had this positioned plan Wednesday, and Thursday we actually entered. So Thursday we literally entered, and so Thursday we got tagged in. We've been holding this position. Oh my days, for the whole Thursday we've been holding this a whole day, but we made bank, right? We made bank, which is literally the best. So if you watch this, so I'm just gonna download this image just for journaling purposes, obviously. So let me just, so we're just gonna delete that, just delete that. Okay, I don't know what's happening, guys. Let me just, guys, I literally don't know what happened right now. Oh, so let's quickly go to the 1 hour time frame. So we're just gonna move this. Remember, like I said, on our first position, we always, obviously we are going to get drawdown. So I'm just gonna do that, right? And I'm obviously gonna take a picture, boom, so that I can put this in my trading journal. Delete this. Obviously, seriously, do I need to take, long position. This is where we got tagged in. T stop loss was here. Boom, full TP got hit. Boom. So yeah, if you'd I would please guys, if you guys really want more videos of this strategy, please subscribe, like, comment, and let's build a community. So once I have at least 100 subscribers, I would then open a Discord for everyone.